Hello VC, how are you? How's everybody? New video update from me, John K Techhead here. I didn't have the time to do a video the last weeks because as the last months I'm pretty busy with my record store. We're facing some delays, but I believe that we will be open end of September, maximum the first days of October. So far so good, everything is going well. The reason that I wasn't able to do the video was all those hard work plus a visit to Berlin. There is a fair there, record fair, so I've been there to dig some records for the shop and for me. I'm way behind showing you records. I've got plenty and I don't know what's the best thing to do. Actually, I think that the best thing I have to do now is to show you records that I have already played them. Yeah, most of them at least. It will be, sorry, a good way to propose you some things. As always, I'm not prepared of doing this video, so yeah, excuse me if finding some records to show you takes time. For starters, I'm gonna show you some records that I bought from Berlin, starting with this gem. This is African Music Machine, the reissue, a classic one, released on 1972, I think. This is the Soul Power reissue, gatefold with a map here. Cool looking record. Here is the back cover. Nice thick pressing. Nothing special on the labels, but the music is amazing. If you like funk, yeah, Afro funk, kind of Afro funk, this is a must have, and a classic one. I believe I have to needle drop you this. We'll try not to do so many needle drops now, but I think some records are better if I needle drop them. Sorry for this. Camera moving. As I told you, I'm not prepared of doing this video, but yeah, I think that it worth the time so you can have an idea of what it is. Randomly needle drops. One more, this is brilliant from start to finish. Funky and some African elements from the African Music Machine. Yeah, great record, really. And if you are living in the US, I believe that this is a cheap find, a cheap record. The reissue is cheap. So have a look on it. Yeah, continuing, give me a second. I will continue with this thing. The Detroit Jazz Composers reissue. Fantastic record, really. Do I have to needle drop you this? I think this is well known in the vinyl community, but let's do it. At least in the beginning, I'm gonna show you some records that I have to needle drop them. Yeah, this is kind of jazz. funky at sometimes, you also got some vocals, but the whole thing, the result is magnificent. Let me continue. Hastings, same jazz experience, the name of the LP. Vocals on the background. There's also a very slow track. Not sure what it is now because I listened to this yesterday. But let me find it. Can't remember if this was on that side on the other, but it doesn't really matter. Fantastic record, highly recommended. If you don't know it, the Detroit jazz composers, it's something that you have to check out. Yeah, the battery is dying on my laptop, so I think I have to be a little bit quicker and maybe do a separate video. What else to show you? I bought some jazz for me. This is an upgrade copy of Blue Note. Blue Note's one of the best Blue Note records, at least in the top 10 for sure. Amazing Something Else by Cannonball Underlay, Miles Davis, Hank Jones, and Art Blakey. And it's a must-have. This is the 80s DMM mastering pressing. I only used to have the 75 years reissues. So I think it's a great copy. Actually, I need some opinions if the DMM pressings are sounding better than the 75 reissues of Blue Note. This is something that you can tell me. Baraka Dub or any other audiophile Blue Note specialists. Yeah, I've got a couple of one of my favorite jazz artists, but give me a second to find it. Here it is. I will show you both. Cal Tjader Verve. You know I'm a big Verve collector. Releases. This is the first one. Cal Tjader Soulburst. Gatefold as always. And also I bought this, which is better in my opinion. One of my favorite Cal Tjader LPs. It's not very easy to tell because Cal Tjader has some fantastic records, and this is one of his best records. Let me play it a little bit for you. Typical vibraphone, cool jazz, perfect to have a cocktail. Soulbird by Cal Tjader, one of his best records in my opinion. If not the best, is a pretty good choice. Bossa Nova with vibraphone. I'm gonna show you one more and then I will try to charge my laptop and do a second video, a second part. A classic record by Kool and the Gang. I think this is Kool and the Gang's first album. If you like it funk, this is Kool and the Gang before the hits. Nothing to do with the regular Kool and the Gang, which I think that they also got some good moments during their hits period. There are some exceptions, but this is a totally different Kool and the Gang LP. I believe this is their first album, if I remember correctly. And yeah, it's good. It's a good one. It's a serious funk record. If you don't know it, check it out. I've got really a lot of stuff. Really need at least 2 more videos. Imagine that those are some 45s that I bought for the shop and for me. It's a big stack actually, and yeah, I have to organize a little bit the records, and I'm gonna come back with a second video just to make sure that I will be more organized in the second one. Vinyl community, thank you for watching, and yeah, see you later.